Hey everyone, it's Allie and welcome to my channel. So you saw the title, you know that I'm doing another Collective Goodwill haul. I am trying to go to my local Goodwill, my favorite Goodwill, every Monday. That just seems like the best day to go, at least at this particular location. And I'm really trying to focus on only getting half off items. And the last two times I went, I was pretty good about that. I only got like a couple things that were full price. This time I think I got like 7 or 8 things that were full price, but I'm really happy with everything I purchased. All of this will be listed on my Poshmark. I got it all for the intention of resale, so that's why I do like to try to keep my costs as low as possible. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get started with this haul, and then the second half of this video will be my next Goodwill trip. So on this trip, I did get 20 items, and I spent $59, so that worked out to $2.95 per item. I love that. If I could keep all my Goodwill hauls to $3 or less, I would be really, really happy. I have pretty great success moving the things I'm able to pick up at Goodwill's, so that is why I am focusing so much on picking these items out myself for sourcing from here on out. All right, so I only got one pair of shoes, no accessories or anything, so I guess I will just go ahead and start with that. At my Goodwill, they changed the rules with their shoes. They used to have colored stickers just like all the clothes. Now it's just all shoes are $4 and boots are $5, which is great because they used to mark things up to like 10 bucks. So I'm really happy with those prices. So that will never be half off for me. But I did decide to get these boots because I feel like they're just super trendy looking. They're actually from Charlotte Russe, which I would never pick up. I wouldn't really recommend you guys picking up from Charlotte Russe just because their stuff is pretty cheap anyway. But these boots are in fantastic condition. They were maybe worn like one time. They look really, really good. And they are leopard print. Animal print always does pretty well for me. And not only are they leopard print, but there's like actual images of leopards on the shoes, which I think is kind of cool. So I don't know if you can see there, but I think there's like a leopard right there, and then one right there. So just an interesting touch. And this style of boot always does pretty well. And they are in a size 8. If they were a smaller size, maybe like a 5 or 6, I probably would have left them behind, but I think that these will sell really well. Okay, now I sorted my bags by half off and not half off. So first I'll show you everything that was half off. Okay, I don't often get a lot of little kids items because I just don't find that they resell for very much, but I do like to peek over. And because we are going into the Christmas season, I decided to pick up this super cute little vintage crew neck. And the top is like a little bit scalloped, so that's interesting. And it just has the cutest little print that says, "A Country Christmas, Merry Christmas." It looks great. There are no stains or anything. It is a size 2T. I love this so much. I think it is so cute. And then it never fails that I like pick up something I probably shouldn't have picked up. So we'll just get the one thing that I kind of messed up on out of the way. And even if I would have realized this, I might have still picked it up. We'll see. Let me know what you think. But I was super excited to find these pants. They are Lane Bryant. They have kind of like that paper bag waist, tie waist. They're quite loose and baggy. They're a size 22, which I absolutely love picking up this style of pant, especially in plus size. But what I screwed up on is that it's a snap closure, and half of the snap, like the back end of the snap closure, is not there. So I kind of have two options. I could either buy a snap and like try to attach it, or I'll just sell it as is, which is probably more what I'll do, or maybe I'll list it as is, and then if it doesn't sell for a few weeks, then I'll try to figure out a way to mend it. I'm not personally good at that kind of stuff. I really don't know how to do it at all, so I would be afraid of making it a little bit worse, but that is something that it's kind of on my to-do list in the next few months to like learn some basic sewing, because that is very helpful, I think, as a reseller. Here I got another plus size piece. I really do like to pick up plus size, both in tops and bottoms. They definitely sell the fastest. And this piece I thought was really cool because it's vintage fashion bug. And I think it's really hard to find plus size vintage. And this is like totally back in style now, the short sleeve sweaters. And it has the collar, slight V-neck, cool striping. There are no flaws at all. There's no size tag in here, but I measured it and it measures like a 2X, and there is a little bit of stretch to it. And I just really am excited to see how this does. I think that this piece is really cool. I also did pick up this pair of athletic pants. I'm not sure if they're football or baseball. They have like the snap closure with a zipper. I'll just have to check with Ryan, but these are Adidas. They look really, really good. They look like they are in really great shape. And these are a size small. I believe that that would just be like small for boys. I don't know, I'll have to look a little bit more into that. They were in like the big kid boy section. Okay, then I got something that is a little bit boring, and I don't often pick up more basic pieces just because I like to think about, okay, if I'm going on Poshmark, what kind of things am I looking for? Usually something interesting, but sometimes it is good to have kind of a more basic piece, and they do sell for me. So this is kind of, you know, a black top, nothing too exciting, but they do have some interesting sleeve details. It's like a 3/4 sleeve. It's in really good shape. Of course, it was half off, so only about $2. And this is a size large, so I definitely would not have picked this up if it was a small and maybe not even medium. Ideally, like extra large would have been great. I love selling extra large. But this is from the brand Green Envelope Los Angeles, which I've seen at TJ Maxx actually, and I think it may be a Stitch Fix brand as well. And if that is the case, I think that this will sell no problem, because anything I have in my closet that is a Stitch Fix brand, it doesn't necessarily sell like immediately, but I get a ton of likes on it, and then it will sell for a pretty good price. So I think someone will just be looking for a good old basic black top that they could wear a bunch of different ways. Next, I've got a cute little Calvin Klein bodycon sweater dress. These kind of dresses retail for like $120. I'm hoping to get around $35 for it. I'd be really happy with that. But this is in good shape, and totally picked it up because we're going into Thanksgiving, Christmas. People want really comfortable pieces like this that also look nice, I think, for the holiday season and for parties. This is a size medium. Looks like it was probably worn, you know, a couple times. And yeah, I don't often find sweater dresses, so whenever I do find one that's a pretty good brand and in good shape, I like to pick it up. Let's go to some jeans. I didn't get a lot of jeans. I have a lot right now that is kind of left over from a thread-up denim box I did, and just getting a little over-eager with jeans. Other times I've gone to Goodwill, so I'm trying to like slow my roll with jeans for a little bit, because I just don't have the space to keep them all. But if I do find a good brand that's half off, I'll pick them up. These are Zara, which Zara doesn't retail for crazy, but they are like a really trendy brand, so they tend to move pretty quickly. These are Zara size 26, so a little bit of a smaller size. But the reason I decided to get them was because of this leg detail. It's pretty fun, pretty interesting without being like crazy obnoxious, I would say. I really like them. I don't think any of the pearl details are missing. Looks like they're all there. Back looks good. Pockets are like slightly intentionally distressed, and they're a nice high rise. Another pair of jeans. I totally picked these ones up for the size, kind of for the brand. So these are American Eagle. I do like to sell American Eagle jeans. I can usually sell them for between $20 and $35, depending on the style and the size. I wouldn't have picked up this particular style in a smaller size just because it's pretty basic. It does have the 2 buttons, which is a little bit more interesting, but this is a size 12. And 12 to like 16, 18, those kind of pants move really quickly for me. So if I can ever find them in those sizes and they're a decent brand, I'll usually pick it up. Let's move over to some men's. I did get some pretty good men's things that I got for full price, so you'll see that in a little bit. But this one was half off. It is a really nice button down, casual button down, but it's like the pearl snap closure. I personally really like those snap closures, I don't know why. But this is from the brand Bit and Bridle, which is kind of like a horse person brand. I actually did find a few things in the women's section from Bit and Bridle, but the one that was like a nicer suede piece was full price, and I wasn't really willing to experiment too much paying full price, and the other one was just not too interesting, but it was half off. So when I came across this guy's piece that was pretty good, there's really no flaws or anything to this, and this was half off, I decided to give this a try, see how quickly it moves, and then I'll maybe pick up some women's pieces if I find them. Another good thing about this piece is that it is a size 2X, and it's a nice color palette. I think it's a little bit different, but still pretty subtle. Back over to women's. This, I believe, is a dress. I think it would be about knee length on most people, or I guess you could wear it kind of like as a long tunic with some skinny jeans. But this is from J. Crew. It's a size medium. The tag was cut out, but it kind of feels like a linen blend. Has the nice eyelet detail on the bottom, so a little bit interesting. This is probably more appropriate for like summer and spring, but for anybody that lives in warmer climates, you can wear stuff like this all year round, or if you're going on vacation or whatever. So I decided to pick this up since it was half off. Kind of a very similar piece actually is this top from J. Jill. It is very similar style, very like pea green, so if you're into that color, this would be good. Kind of stands out on the page. This is a size extra small, but I think J. Jill must run like almost a size big because everything I've gotten from them seems pretty big. So I'll probably say in the description that this could totally fit a size small as well. Genuinely, like even a medium, I think could fit into that. But this is in great shape. It's a nice linen blend. It's over 50% linen. So I've started to look for that kind of thing a lot more. The more I've resold, the more I realize the importance of the materials. It's not something that I ever thought about too much buying clothes, but reselling things with good materials, wool, linen, silk, they just do a lot better even if the brand is not crazy. And when you have good materials mixed with a pretty solid brand like J. Jill, it tends to move pretty quickly. Okay, last thing that I got that was half off. This is a sweater from Divided by H&M. I wouldn't normally pick up very much stuff from H&M unless it's like a really pretty top or something. But since we are going into winter and I've started to see some holiday things start to move for me, so I definitely want to start getting the rest of my stuff up, I decided to pick this up. And I think people like to get sweaters like this. This would be cute for kids to wear to school during the month of December, or even to wear into the office with, you know, a skirt or something. Just a great little winter piece. And the penguin is actually textured. I don't know if you can tell, but it has a different texture to it. It's in good shape and it is a size small. Okay, now we will do the stuff that I paid full price for. So at my Goodwill, shirts, whether they are short sleeve, long sleeve, sweater, tank top, whatever, they're $4.29. Pants, I believe, are also $4.29, non-denim pants, and then jeans are $6.29. I don't think I got any jeans that are full price though. Okay, first up we got another vintage kids piece. This isn't really in season at all. This is totally like a spring Easter type piece. It's from a brand called Broadway Kids. This is a size 2T, so same as that sweatshirt actually. It might have been from the same person, that would have been kind of cute. But it's just this adorable little kind of like sailor vibe, jumpsuit, romper, whatever you want to call it, one piece. I just love it. This would be so adorable for Easter pictures or just spring pictures in general. Very, very soft, very well made. Probably was only worn a couple of times by the OG kid. Buttons are all there, love to see it. And I just really like that color. Okay, I did get one thing for me, maybe. I actually haven't tried it on yet, but I got this like vintage denim dress for myself. I thought that this would be really cute with like a black turtleneck underneath and some black tights. So hopefully this fits me. This probably was about $6, but if I'm finding something for myself, I really don't care about paying $6. It's just when I'm reselling that I like to keep my costs pretty low. Okay, this already sold actually. I listed about half of this stuff yesterday and this sold within an hour. And I'm not a seller that typically has stuff sell that quickly. So I always love to see that. But it is this new with tags sweater from a brand called Topman, which I believe is sold at Nordstrom. It was originally $65. It's a size large. It's part wool, I think. And it's just like a nice thick sweater, nice good holiday sweater. Really pretty green. I love this color. Love the reindeer. Really good shape, obviously. It's new with tags. And yeah, it sold for $22. I listed it for $30 and then I got an offer for $22. I decided to accept it, so I'm glad that this will be off to a new home as soon as I'm done filming this. Here is another sweater. This is really cute, I think. It has like button details. I don't know if you can see that on the turtleneck area. It's a longer sweater, so this one's great to wear with skinny jeans or leggings. And this is a moth, which is by Anthropologie. Anthro, I'm getting really picking up because it just doesn't move very quickly. That brand is so oversaturated on Poshmark now, unfortunately, because I love it. It's like so my style. I always want to pick it up. I've just found that I've not been able to resell it for very much at all. I resell it for like the same price as American Eagle kind of stuff. So I only will pick up like really substantial pieces now, like really nice, good sweaters, and I would not really pay much more than like $4 for a piece. But I have had some interest on that already, so hopefully it will sell soon. That's a very good like Thanksgiving color, I think. Here is a new with tags, little Zara tunic or mini dress or whatever you wanna wear it as. It is Zara Girls Knitwear Winter Collection. It's a size 11-12. It's just like a really nice texture. I love the look of it. This I could totally see on Instagram, somebody dressing their kid up. Really, really cute. I like this a lot. Honestly, you could probably even wear this if you were like a small adult. And just the fact that it was Zara, new with tags, all good reasons to pick it up, and of course the fact that it's super winter looking. Here is a great one for a Thanksgiving day. This is a men's sweater. It is John Ashford. It's 100% cashmere. It was just a little bit pilly, and I actually like seeing things that are pilly at the Goodwills because I think a lot of people don't pick them up because of that, but it's so easy to depill things if you have a depiller. And so unless something's like really, really bad, I won't pick it up, but if it's just kind of minor, I pick it up, no problem, zip, zip, zip. It's good to go, and that's how it was with this one. This is just perfect to wear to Thanksgiving, right? And you're super comfortable because it's cashmere, and this is a size large, which I feel like is like the most popular size in American men. And then the last thing I got for this haul is also a John Ashford 100% cashmere piece that's a size large. So definitely would assume it's from the same person. This one feels incredible. I don't know why it would feel slightly different from this one. This one's like very soft, and this one is like unbelievably soft. And it's just a great basic gray turtleneck. I found a nice stock photo of somebody modeling it too because it looks kind of sad on the hanger. But this is a great piece that you could be wearing for like the rest of your life. It's so, so nice. That was everything I got in this first Goodwill haul, and now we'll see what I got next week. All right, guys, I am back with the second part of this Collective Goodwill haul. I was not feeling that great about this Goodwill haul at the beginning, but I did end up finding some good pieces, definitely some sellable pieces, and one really good gem. So definitely stay tuned for that. Of course, I gotta save that till the end. Okay, so this week I did end up spending $78. It was $72.91, but then I rounded up and then there was tax, of course. But because I did have this one special item that cost me $20, which is much higher than all of the other things and totally like messes up the cost of goods if you take the total and divide it by the amount of items, I am just gonna have that as a whole separate thing. So I will have that one item listed in my inventory as $20, and so instead I will take $58 divided by 15 items, and that makes my average cost of goods for those 15 items $3.80. If I had thrown that $20 item in there, it would have put it up a whole dollar, so I think it'll just be easier this way. So I didn't get quite as many things as I usually do. I try to get around that 20 mark, but also I'm not gonna buy things that I don't think are that great. I'm also trying to be a little bit pickier with shoes because I'm running out of room for shoes, so I could have gotten a few more, but I decided to only get 2 on this day, but I think they'll sell, so that's the important thing. Okay, so the first pair of shoes I got are these LL Bean like riding boots. They are really nice condition. There are a couple little scuffs, but really not bad at all. LL Bean definitely is pretty high quality. Some of their stuff can resell for a pretty good price. The bottoms look great, and these are a size 8 wide. I've noticed wide tends to do pretty well. Okay, and the other pair of shoes I got were these Converse. So these Converse were $4, the boots were $5. These are not perfect by any means. I don't know, the light I'm sure is helping them out, but there are like some scuffs on the toe area, but the bottoms look pretty good, and I haven't done anything to any of this stuff yet. So I'll just take a magic eraser and that will help clean these up pretty well. But really, there's no like stains or anything like that. They are pretty good. And these are a men's 7 or women's 9. That's what's really nice about shoes like this. Technically, I could make 2 listings and just delete the one that doesn't sell. I could make a men's listing and a women's. I probably won't do that, but I'll list it first as women's, and if it doesn't get any attention for a while, I probably will then switch it to a men's listing. Okay, now let's go into everything that I got for half off. You guys know I'm trying to focus on getting half off items, but I did end up getting more full price in this trip, but that's just the way it goes sometimes. Okay, first up, I got this J. Jill like long sweater. You could wear it as a tunic, you could wear it as a mini dress, whatever you want, but I thought the colors were perfect for the holiday season coming up. And it does have these little buttons along the top here, so that just makes it a little bit more interesting. This is also 100% cotton, so good materials, and it's in fantastic condition. And this is a size small. Okay, next up, something that I debated on for a little bit because it's not necessarily in season, but I think even if this sticks around till the spring, that's fine with me. This is a Hollister piece. It is a romper, and I've noticed for sure that full jumpsuits tend to do better, for me at least, than rompers, but I think because of the style, it's like a really big plunge neckline, really cute floral and flowy, and it is a size large and in great condition. I think that this will sell perfectly fine. It's just a matter of if it sells before winter hits. Here's something that, we'll see how it goes, but I think there's enough good things going for this that it will sell. So it's this pair of Express pants, which Express can definitely be hit or miss. I don't expect to sell these for a lot, but I like them because they kind of have the front pleats, which are back in style. It's high-waisted, paper bag waist, comes with a belt. The belt, I don't know if that's like super in style. I don't think so, but I think that this could look really cute for the holidays with the top tucked in. It's kind of flowy pants. So yeah, we'll see how this does. And this is a size 8. These jeans I had my eye on last week, and I was hoping that they would be on sale this week that I came. And sure enough, they were still there. Happy to see it. So this is a pair of Torrid jeans, a size 18, high-waisted, distressed. I wasn't willing to pay full price for these particular jeans, but I was definitely willing to pay $3, half off. And then the final thing that I got for half off is this really like stretchy turtleneck, and it is from Zenergy by Chico's. I believe Zenergy is kind of like their more athletic type line. This is not something I would call athletic, but it's like very, very stretchy, very comfortable. And this is in a size 3, so a good plus size. And of course, I've got my eye on holiday stuff this time of year, and I think this would be so cute, like with overalls or dressed up, dressed down, whatever. Really great colors for Christmas. I don't know about you guys, but this past week, this like first weekish of November, the holiday sweaters are totally flying out of my closet, so I'm trying to get everything listed. But I'm surprised that they're going this early in November. I expected it to be later November. So definitely get your holiday stuff, all the Christmas themed things listed ASAP. Okay, now let's move on to everything I paid full price for. So that's around $4 for most things. First up, I was surprised to see this still there. This is a new with tags Madewell sweatshirt. Madewell does not do especially well for me, but I think any kind of like crew neck sweatshirt should do pretty well. And it is new with tags, so that's always great. It kind of has that like Southwestern colors as well, so I think that and like Aztec prints do pretty solid. And this is a size small. Here's something that I found in the guys section that I wish fit me. It's just a little bit too small because it's a jacket. But this is a vintage Adidas like windbreaker. I absolutely love the colors of this. I think it's awesome. And I found things like this before, but they're usually in much worse condition with like stains and things. But this guy is like perfect. The tag is completely faded out, one of the tags, but other than that, it looks really good. It's a size medium, totally unisex, I would say. The back has the Adidas logo right there. I love this. My sister will probably buy this off of me. I'm not just gonna give it to her, but this is a piece I'm really happy to have found. That's kind of how this haul went. Like I didn't get a lot of stuff, but I feel like I found some really good gems. Ooh, like this. Okay, I think I'm gonna keep this for myself. I haven't tried this on, I haven't decided yet, but okay, short story. I was in the dress section, which I hardly ever find anything in the dresses. I usually hit it last. I'm not feeling it. I don't feel like going through every single thing because I often don't find anything. But there was this section, and clearly this one person had just dumped all her stuff. There were a bunch of like 2-piece sets, and they all had the same color tag. They were all like same couple sizes, so definitely assuming came from the same person. They were all full price, so many of them, although I thought they were interesting, I didn't like them enough to pick up, but then I came across this one and I just think it's so cool. So here's the top part. It's like cropped, there's shoulder pads, floral, great condition. And then the bottoms are like these really flowy shorts. And the only bad thing is the belt feels very rough. I don't know. But even without the belt, I think it's really cute. And honestly, you can't tell that the belt feels weird. So I might wear this for Halloween next year. I might have an 80s party, but I think that this is so cool. And the great thing about two-piece sets, at least at my Goodwill, is it's just one price. I guess this trip really was vintage because I did get a pair of vintage mom jeans. I thought about keeping these for myself, but I already have a very similar pair. And yeah, I just don't really need them. And the vintage mom jeans tend to sell pretty well for me in that like $35 range. These are specifically Riders by Lee. They are a size 12, more like a size 10, but they're in great shape, great wash. Love to see it. And I'm trying to be a lot pickier with jeans because I have a lot right now. So I will very, very rarely pay full price for a pair, but jeans like this, I will. I also did get another pair of vintage mom jeans that I'm going to be sending to my subscriber Lindsay, who won my 1,000 subscriber giveaway where I went thrifting for her. So I'm not going to show in this video, but I will be posting a short probably in the next week or so showing everything that I'm sending to her, so stay tuned for that. Okay, here is a sweater that I actually did get to send to Lindsay. And then when I got home, I realized that there is a flaw, so I didn't want to send it. It has a little hole in the neck, which I've actually sold sweaters like this and I've just noted that, but I don't want to gift a sweater like that to someone. But I think it's just a really comfy, really slouchy mock neck sweater. So since I'm not sending it, I will still list it. Just note that flaw because I think this is really cute, and honestly, if it doesn't sell, I will wear this just to lounge around in. And this is from Falls Creek and it's a size extra large. Ooh, another good vintage find. I never ever find stuff like this. So this is just a crew neck, but it has a really cool graphic on it. And I feel like ever since thrifting became like cool with Gen Z, this kind of stuff flies off the thrift shelves. Like you can never find just a great crew neck like this with a fun graphic. So I totally snatched this up. I was not gonna wait around for it to go on sale because I knew it would not survive that long in the thrift store. So I was happy to pay a full price of $4 for this. I think this will sell really well for around $30. And this is just from Hanes. It's a size medium. And the graphic, if you can't really tell, is from Alaska. It says, I walked the Mendenhall Glacier, Temsco Helicopter Tours, Alaska Flight Safety. And it is from 1995. I was 3 years old. And then the last main clothing piece I got is from this Urban Outfitters brand. I'm gonna butcher how to say this, guys. I cannot pronounce labels for the life of me, but it's E-C-O-T-E, Ecote? I don't know. You could wear this either as a tunic or as a mini dress. I think that this would be really cute with just like tights, booties, a hat at the end of this fall season, have some like nice dark gray colors. It's pretty plain, so I actually saw this at Goodwill last week and I decided not to pick it up because I thought it was too plain, but it is a nice linen blend, and Urban Outfitters is definitely a trendy brand that can sell for a pretty good price, so I thought, what the heck. Okay, and now for the last item, the item that I did end up paying $20 for, and I will say, like, there are all different kinds of resellers. Some people like to pay up for stuff all the time. They might go to Nordstrom Rack or TJ Maxx or places like that so they can get things that are new with tags, and they might pay $20, $30 for them but hope to sell them for more like 70, 80 plus. I like to keep my cost of goods as low as possible, so you are not going to see me hardly ever pay up for items, but this one, I could not leave it. Okay, so here is this vintage Harley Davidson leather jacket. Oh my gosh, it's so cool. Like the zipper, the details, the fringe. I freaking love this. If I was a biker chick, I would try to squeeze into it. It is a small, so I wouldn't fit into it. But oh my gosh, look at this detail. And I love like the subtle wings on the back. I think it's so cool. And it is in pretty good shape. Like there's definitely some minor flaws. Like you can see on the sleeve, there are some flaws right there and just like a little bit of scuffing, but I'll try to clean it up as best I can. But this particular jacket, I looked it up. I think this is from either the late 80s or the 90s, but it is Willie G Harley Davidson. That's what that label looks like there. So if you are a Harley person, definitely give me some info. I need to do some more research. But just in the quick research that I did, these can definitely sell for a very good amount, like around $150 to $250. I would love to get 100, honestly. Like that would be really good for me. I don't often make really big sales, so I was really excited to find this, and hopefully it will sell decently quickly. Oh, and this actually is a size, it says 36/8 women's. Oh, I just think that this is it. And it's so funny because I just did this t-shirt box, which, spoiler alert, I did get a Harley Davidson t-shirt in there, and I was like, I can never ever find Harley stuff in the thrift store. Like I legitimately had never found it before. And then of course the next day I went thrifting and found that. So, you know, the world just works in mysterious ways sometimes. I was meant to have some Harley in my life. But let me know what you guys think of these items. What did you think of both of these trips? Favorite items? I should have most of these items up in my Poshmark by the time that this video goes up, but if I don't for some reason, or you just can't find an item that you're interested in, just shoot me a little message down below or send me a DM on Instagram, and I will be happy to either upload it or just direct you to where it is. And of course, I'm always willing to send you guys a deal, my faithful subscribers. But if for some reason you're watching this and you're not subscribed, make sure to hit that red subscribe button. It really does help my channel out quite a lot, and give me a big thumbs up if you like these Collective Goodwill hauls. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate you so much, and I will see you next time. Bye.